Yeah, what's good, cryptocurrency fans out there? Welcome back to the Everything Altcoin channel. Today, we're going to be talking about CreatorBid versus Virtuals Protocol. The last time we talked about CreatorBid was in this video here before CreatorBid's token actually came out and people were actually diving into the whole CreatorBid ecosystem as they were looking for new ways to make money outside of virtual protocol, right? And here I actually talked about how both ecosystems will make millionaires, and I do believe that still stands true. Actually, Virtuals Protocol has printed some millionaires, and CreatorBid, I don't know if they essentially printed some millionaires, but I know they have made some people a lot of money, and they might just step up a notch with their version 2 coming out. This was about 5 months ago when we talked about this. Now we're putting them up head to head. Even though it's not fair in terms of market cap, we're really not going to be talking about which is better. We're just going to be looking at the ecosystem pretty much and what they're building and what you think is going to be better for the future, of course. So you guys are going to have to let me know in the comment section down below. So don't forget, we're on the road to 20k subscribers. So if you guys want to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video, comment what you guys think down below, and while you guys are down there, you guys can hit that Discord link to join the Discord to continue the crypto conversation we're having today. And you guys can ask your questions on how does that Patreon group works as of right now, because Patreon is giving you guys a 25% discount to check out the whole community. We're doing a bunch of trades in there right now. We're starting to ramp up on the CreatorBid ecosystem a little bit. We've already started making money on a few different plays on there as of right now, but as that thing heats up, you guys do not want to miss out on the plays we're going to be getting in on there. And check out my ebook, The Essentials to Mastering Tokenomics. This will help you guys pick out the next gem in your cryptocurrency portfolio once you're able to understand investing, market cap, supply and demand, FDV, circulating supply. All of that is very important to picking out the next gem in your cryptocurrency portfolio. So check out this ebook. Links will be in the description and the comment section down below. Lastly, check out my new index that I created on Indexy just for fun, just to check out my base plays and how they would perform the rest of this market here. So check that out, guys. Now, looking at the max chart for CreatorBid, as you guys can see, it's kind of right next to its all-time high when it first dropped back in January, right? It hit pretty much 20 cents, and right now it's sitting at 16 cents, right? A $44 million market cap. You guys could have got this at a very good steal around that 2-cent mark, right? This would have been a huge time to actually bid on it, but at this time I do know a lot of the hype for virtual agents and just agents in general wasn't there. I even came off of CreatorBid a little bit, and now I'm starting to dive right back into CreatorBid, right? I don't hold any CreatorBid, but I will be buying some, right? Like we said, its all-time high was just 5 months ago. Actually shows here that it was 26 cents, so it is down 37% from its all-time high and up about close to 700% from its all-time low. Now, 0x Jeff put out this article here, the rise of BitTensor agents, right? So competition drives innovation, efficiency, and performance. Having a rival push you to perform better. So essentially what you're getting at here is that CreatorBid is looking like it could potentially become the rival that Virtuals needed to, to stop playing these games, because there was been some FUD lately around Virtuals in terms of the points, Vader, all of that. There was some FUD there, right? And there's a lot of things that a lot of people don't like within the Virtuals ecosystem. So if BitTensor is able to be, CreatorBid is able to become that appropriate rival that Virtuals need, it could be beneficial for both ecosystems. And the thing is, with V2 coming out for BitTensor, for CreatorBid, they actually have learned what Virtuals did wrong with their whole point system and things like that. To Virtuals, CB is a distribution network for AI agents. The main difference here is that CB is laser focused on bridging BitTensor to the outside world through the use of AI agents that create high value agentic workflow, enhancing the value of BitTensor subnet's intelligence. If you guys know, there's a lot of hype going on with the whole BitTensor subnets and things like that. I've seen Crypto Millie talk about the whole subnets. I haven't gotten into the subnets here, but I can play the subnets through something I already know, which is going to be the agents. Now, I will be talking about the agents in another video that you guys should already be subscribed to, got the noti bell on for, because that is going to be a pretty good video for you guys to actually get a little head start. And we're going to be covering a lot more agents from CreatorBid, right? So here now, 0x Jeff gives his final thoughts on, CB. What I like about CB is that they're prioritizing on surfacing quality BitTensor inferences to the world. The team has also introduced many features that make things pretty interesting and fair. This is where the thing about, Virtuals Genesis launches being unfair, more catered to the influencers, Coles, whales on there. This is where it comes into play. Endorsement, right? Market driven mechanism to highlight agents with your bid. Native snipe, agent algo automated snipe that take the spill over demand to bid post launch. Clear, transparent system, no opaque system with rules that can be changed from one week to another. That's another big thing right there. Level penalty instead of Jeet gel. That's what we've been talking about. People hated the whole Virtuals Jeet gel, right? You sell your agents for profit and you go to jail for like 8 days. I've been in jail for like 60 days. I didn't like it, but all right. Instead of, full on bearing participants from participating, risking churn, CB penalizes by level. We're going to be talking about all of that now because their V2 is going to be coming out very soon and it's getting a lot of hype here. Now, before the V2 has even launched, there's been 70 million bid locked. So that is huge in terms of taking, tokens off the market, creating that supply and demand we like to look for. And as I said, the V2 is loading and it should be dropping next week. At the time of recording this video right now, it is July, right? It is July 2nd. We may see when by the time this video come out, hopefully V2 is out there. Now, I know you guys are going to be asking how does V2 works and the whole point system. Well, CreatorBid already handled all of that for you guys. They dropped an article on how to play version 2 of CreatorBid like a pro, because some of you guys didn't know how to play the whole virtual system and get the whole point system, even though it's right there in your face on how to get it. But you just got to find it here. We got this right here shown on the video. We're going to just highlight a few things that we got here. So they have their own bid level formula, right? So the total time weighted bid locked in your user vault, which is 50%, agent token stake 20%. These are going to be the agents that you hold and you stake them. Then you're going to have the agent token buys, which is another 15%. Then the social score, which is another 15%. This is when you actually are yapping about these agents and CreatorBid itself, right? This is the easiest part. All you gotta do is connect your Twitter account to it and boom, start yapping, talk your whole whatever, or your breath away. Now, they do have score modifiers, which is going to be the penalties and boosts. We want an initial system that everyone understands. That's keyword right there, understands. Well, the keywords right there, everyone understands. So as a first iteration, here's how the score modifier will look. If you hold or stake all tokens claimed from pre-sale, right, the thing about your Genesis launches from Virtuals, or from your first DEX buy via algo snipe, your score will not be slashed. After 30 days of continuous holding or staking, selling will no longer result in a score penalty. So you should hold for at least 30 days, right? You can stake it for 30 days. You can hold it just in your wallet for 30 days. Then after that, you can sell whatever profits you can get from there. Selling or transferring any amount of tokens before 30-day mark will trigger 2 penalties. A drop of 5 bid levels. That's, you're going to drop down some levels. A cooldown of 7 launches in case you drop to a bid level 0. Explained below. So the higher in the bids you go, the more you can actually get into these launches in terms of the levels. So looking at the levels here, they broke it down again. Level 1 and sell, if you're at bid level 1 and sell or transfer any tokens claimed via pre-sale or your first DEX buy through algo snipe, you will be demoted to 0. You will be blocked from participating in the next 7 launches, right? B, if you're between level 2, level 5 displayed in the same Jeet behavior, you'll drop to level 1. So from level 2 to all the way to level 5, you'll drop to level 1 because of the penalty. You will still be eligible to participate in launches during the 7 launch penalty window, but with a bid level 1. If you're a 6 or above, you will receive a 5 level slash, right? You will still be eligible to participate in the next 7 launches. So these are all pretty easy to understand from the tokenomics and all of that. Now you got the whole final thoughts there. So now everyone is pretty bullish on what's going on with V2. Like I said, they have learned from what Virtuals did wrong and implemented it a little bit better here, right? So upcoming agents on bid will feature solid tokenomics, no rug pull, and a real foundation for long-term plays. That is yet to be seen. We'll see how things go out, right? This could be the next big arena post Virtuals, right? So a lot of people are pretty excited, and it's honestly pretty easy to understand the the whole level system, right? So bidders need bid levels to access handpicked agents, access bid admissions. So bid level requires staking bid, all of the staking agents, buying ecosystem agents, spreading the word by yapping. These are all the easy things you guys can do. Now I connected another wallet onto their dashboards just to show you guys how it would look. This is the bid level 0. You must have 2,500 bid in a vault in order to obtain a level. Your bid level is updated real time. So in my other wallet, I have added some bid, just to start getting some, some points, of course, as you guys can see here, right? And you connect your X account and start talking, just start tweeting. You don't have to have a big following to, do the easiest part, which is just tweeting, guys. That is the easiest part. Now, let's say CreatorBid actually gets to about a $500 million market cap as of right now. I think that's half of what, Virtuals Protocol's market cap as of right now. All right, so that will put one bid around $1.86. That's not bad. That's an upside of 10x as of right now. But let's say it does get to today's market cap of Virtual Protocol, right? I'm not saying it overtakes it or anything, but let's just say it becomes widely successful and a lot of people are now just throwing money into CreatorBid. There's a lot of staking going on. Let's say it does get to that $1.1 billion market cap. That's an upside of 23x. Not too bad from these prices. Of course, you could have got it at a steal around those 2-cent mark, right? I didn't get it at 2-cent mark, like I said, but I could pick it up around here and be be happy with the gains that I'm getting from here. Now we're going to talk about Virtual Protocol. You guys should already know everything about Virtual Protocol. As you guys know, we've been covering it a lot on this, on this channel. It's at $1.63, market cap of $1 billion, right? Its all-time high was about $5.07, guys. And honestly, what they have been doing, whether there's bad FUD, of course, some FUD, or some good development that's going on, these guys are really trucking through everything. Aerodrome just surpassed $8 billion in volume on virtual pairs this year, doubling the total from 2024. So virtuals are still getting a lot of traction going on, guys. They've been able to come back from the dead, or not essentially the dead, but from their lows due to their Genesis launch, which was helped by Vader. I guess he was like an advisor for them, and there was also some FUD towards him recently this past week here because of the whole point system and how he was getting an exorbitant amount of points and things like that. But I didn't look too much into it because I don't hold Vader. But as of right now, the community came back, and of course Vader started pumping again. Now the next iteration for what Virtuals is doing, this whole ACP, Agent Commerce Protocol, helps them with the whole thing that they want to build, which is the Society of AI Agents. These guys are going to be able to operate together, teamwork, I work autonomously, things like that. This is the next hype thing that's going on as of right now for Virtuals, and I'm pretty excited. They've been rumored to have this come out this week, next week. Who knows? We're just going to be watching, but a lot of projects are now starting to show that they're part of that ACP. Vader just recently joined the ACP, and they also hinted at Butler points, which is supposed to be a part of, they was calling game the Butler agent. That's another whole thing we're going to be talking about very soon here. So there's a lot going on in the Virtuals ecosystem that has me pretty excited. So right now, in terms of the gains, if we're looking at this, at least go past this all-time high to like $7.63, you're looking just below 400% gain. Of course, it can go a lot higher. A lot of people won't probably buy too much Virtuals because they feel like it's pretty high up there in terms of market cap. As of right now, they don't know how the ceiling could go and things like that. So this is why we're going to be looking at both holding Virtuals and holding CreatorBid. Actually gives you access to the whole AI agent narrative, because these are probably going to be the two platforms that is going to be the biggest for AI agents, especially when it comes down to base. But I want to know what you guys think though. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. What are you looking at as of right now? Are you looking into the Virtual Protocol ecosystem, or are you now starting to come over to CreatorBid a little bit? Let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll check you guys later. Peace, YouTube.